Hi, everybody. Hope you got some storms. If that's your thing today, if it's not your thing, I hope you kind of dodged in between everything. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill coming to you from Vancouver, Washington, on this Thursday afternoon. But I tell you what, the forecast for hail showers absolutely delivering. Here's a shot of Camas Meadows Golf Course I just grabbed a little bit ago. I don't know if they're getting hail in this particular downpour, but you can see the ominous skies. And we've had at least a handful of lightning strikes in the area today as well. But by far, the downpours with hail have been much more numerous than the shower activity. Winter storm up in the Cascades, Meadows and Timberline picking up about a foot of snow over the past 24 hours. About half that down at Government Camp. This is ODOT's Highway 26 camera. Starting tomorrow morning and rolling through the day Sunday. Tomorrow morning, Friday, all day. Saturday, all day. Sunday, all day. Winter storm warning up for the Cascades. Again, we've got several pushes of pretty good moisture coming in yet through Sunday night to keep tabs of. And by the way, the fact that the snow levels did get down to about 1,200 feet this morning. When I worked at KGW TV this morning, one of our live reporters saying they had snow when they were about 2 minutes outside of Sandy on the way up to Mount Hood. That would place the snow level at about 1,200 feet this morning. So that was a good forecast. And because of the cold air aloft, realizing that we would get building cumulus clouds that would pop hail with sun breaks and warming, that was a spot on forecast as well this afternoon. Once the sun goes down at 7 p.m. today, or actually sunset is at 7:14, we'll lose the warming, and I think the threat of stormy weather will quickly wind down to some weakening scattered showers overnight. Okay, I'll take you through the weekend. This is brought to you by the Momentous Wealth podcast. Listen on Apple Podcasts, listen on Spotify, a library of investment topics meant to educate you, for you to choose from. Brought to you by Momentous Wealth Management, a local firm licensed to handle your retirement planning needs in Oregon and in Washington. Okay, here is radar. Right now it's 447. See that heavy storm right there? That looks like that's going through maybe Gresham, north of the Happy Valley area. You can see that right there, the bright colors. Probably some hail in that. I checked about 10 minutes ago, and at that time there was no lightning. And again, these showers will be weakening and tapering off in numbers once we get the sun down as we roll through this evening. Here's a great shot of the visible satellite picture today from the College of DuPage imagery page. And see that right in here. These are all cumulus clouds. See them just being pushed inland. Here's the next batch of more steady moisture offshore. But this system, which see how it's kind of curved like this? It's a warm front that's trying to come in, but it never really makes it. It stalls. And weather models are starting to like the moisture from this being much more prevalent southern Oregon, less North Oregon, and certainly far less up into Washington as this starts to push in during the day tomorrow. Um, okay, so let's see what else is going on. Let's go ahead and show you the upper flow pattern. This is the European model. This is the cold trough that we've been in today. There's the polar jet, the blue contour, all the way down to southern Nevada, a little bit north of Las Vegas. Against this cold pool that ignited our cumulus clouds, that ignited the hail and ignited the thunderstorms. The sounding, when they sent the weather balloon up in Salem this morning, said the convective temperature was 44 degrees. And at noon today, Portland was 49, 5 degrees above that convective temperature. And I made the comment yesterday that if the temperature got up to 50 or a little bit warmer, the atmosphere would absolutely explode. That convective temperature means once you hit 44 degrees today, you're going to start seeing cumulus clouds freely develop. The higher you get above that, the more rapid the development. And then 50 was kind of the explosive temperature number for today. Anyway, right in here is that push of cloudiness with the system that's coming in on Friday with more rain. You can see that coming in during the day. And then more shots of moisture Saturday. The next big storm is the one that comes in Sunday, and that's this big trough here. The timing on this has been all over the board. Now it looks like the cold front with this comes in right about midday Sunday. And then we have likely showers on Monday. See, Monday of next week, we're in this cold trough. It's not as cold as the trough we've had today. Sun and showers, yes. Unclear to me if we're going to have a good hail chance Monday or not, but something I'm looking at. And then after maybe a lingering shower Tuesday morning, here's the ridging that brings us mainly dry weather on Tuesday into the first part of Wednesday. Then there's a front that comes in during the day Wednesday as this trough here rotates in. And there's another storm front, this one back here, that comes in on Friday. So very active weather. And in fact, to update you on what the National Weather Service is seeing out of all of this, we know it's active weather well through much of next week. And then here is the outlook from March 19th through the 23rd. Much of the West below normal temperatures. Certainly Northern California and the Pacific Northwest, bullseye of high confidence of above normal precipitation. And let's go out a little bit farther. Here's March 21 through March 27. So now we're almost to the end of the month. Still, oh boy. Okay, let me see if I can get that stick. Okay, right here. Still below normal temperatures, maybe not as below normal as what we're seeing now. Still above normal precipitation. And I haven't looked at this yet. This is weeks 3 through 4. This goes out through April 4th, keeps us in the above normal precipitation category, equal chances for temperatures. Remember when I look at the flow pattern, I've been saying this active weather generally stays with us through about the 10th of April, which is pretty much what NOAA's outlooks are showing there as well. Okay, so I've chosen not to show you that Futurecast kind of radar product because I just don't think the modeling has a good handle on the timing and the exit and location of waves of moisture. What we really have confidence in is that there's going to be some decent rain coming in Friday. It's going to be some decent rain Saturday. It's going to be raining much of Sunday. And the totals between now moving forward through Sunday night, which is what you're looking at here, will be hefty. This shows 1.80 in Portland, maybe 1.60 to 1.75 of an inch in Salem, about an inch up in Seattle, nearly 2 inches in Tillamook. And remember, I said that push of moisture tomorrow is heavier and more widespread in Southern Oregon. Well, look at these rain bullseyes in Southern Oregon through Sunday night. 5.86 in the Coos Bay, North Bend area. 3.28 down in the Florence area. Heavier rain of 3.5 inches when you get down south of Lane County. About 2.5 inches when you get up near Albany, and then we mentioned lighter than that up into Portland, but still hefty amounts or widespread manageable rain totals across all of the state. So that's really the headline. Every day it's going to be a day-to-day call in terms of where's the line going to set up for the heaviest rain, lesser amounts of rain. When is the timing going to be? So we'll have to play this as it goes. Okay. With that said, here's my Mount Hood estimate. Notice, let's go over snow levels first. We said this morning the snow level was 1,200 feet. Could be close to 1,200 feet again tomorrow morning, generally 1,500 to 2,500 feet. 2,003 on Saturday, 35 to 3 on Sunday. So these are all snow levels well below Cascade passes. And if you add up these numbers, 6 and 8's 14, and 12's 24, 26, 29, there's 30 inches of snow basically through Monday. So that's a lot of snow, right? Okay. Passes today improved, 27 at Government Camp, enough traffic and treatment by ODOT that you can see some of the pavement there. Santiam and Willamette actually not bad, even though temperatures stayed in the 20s. That's pretty good. Siskiyou's fine. I-84 out over Cabbage Hill basically looks dry. So again, this is a great resource to check the past temperatures and the temperatures. This is my Mount Hood weather ski forecast page on my weather site, portlandweather.com, brought to you by Hillcrest Ski and Board Shop in Gresham off of Burnside on your way to Mount Hood, basically. Again, they've got everything to rent, to purchase, including a lot of clothing options for you for all of your gear needs. Okay, let's go around the horn. Medford. Everything's rainy, right? Yeah, look at that. Temperatures well above freezing. Daytime highs 49 Friday, a little bit warmer on Sunday, and then low to mid 50s in the first part of next week. Very active weather pattern. Ben, what do we got? 37 to 48, above freezing, if this is correct, overnight tonight. Near freezing Saturday. Daytime highs warm up with the transition from overnight snow showers to daytime rain showers. Pretty active. There's that dry window on Tuesday, Wednesday of next week that I showed you on the European upper flow pattern map. Okay. Out in Pendleton, again, my apologies for the NOAA feed. They misspelled Pendleton. I can't change it. Slight chance of rain and snow Friday. Rain picks up Saturday and Sunday, Monday. There's some tapering off on Tuesday and a Wednesday. Not bad. Temperatures in the 50s, right? That's not bad at all, really. Up in Seattle, we're going to have temperatures mainly in the 40s, at least through Monday, and it's a wet, rainy weather pattern. Temperatures well above freezing at night. Okay. Down in Eugene, what have we got? Rain on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now we're getting into the southern portion of our state. This is the wetter forecast numbers, like Medford, for example. Daytime highs around 50 degrees. Wet pattern, really, throughout much of next week down in southern Oregon. Okay, Salem's going to be not as wet as Eugene, but again, overall pretty rainy, wet pattern. This shows rain likely on Tuesday. Again, I see that ridging coming in. To me, it's maybe some lingering showers Tuesday morning, and that's it. So that might be picking up the overnight hours into sunrise, but there's a dry window developing Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Okay, North Bend. Boy, this is the rain bullseye area. Look at that. Yeah, temperatures in the 50s, overnight lows around 40 degrees. And here is my 7-day forecast, courtesy of Hazeldale Tire Pros up here in Clark County in Vancouver, off of I-5. Saying rain likely tomorrow. Again, I think some showers in the morning. We'll look for increasing rain in the afternoon. Tomorrow could be, really wet, Salem and southward, or even south of Salem, but maybe a day that's more dry than wet in Portland. I'm really guessing here. The model data is not consistent. Saturday, increasing rain, certainly into the afternoon, a rainy Sunday, sun and showers Monday, Tuesday becoming dry, dry when we start Wednesday, but then rain develops during the day and rain expected on Thursday as well. I touched on wind when I talked to you yesterday, I think it was. The modeling, again, if we get any wind of note, meaning 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts at the coast, noticeable winds maybe gusting to 30 or better in the valley. If we get that, it's going to be Saturday overnight and Sunday morning with that stronger system coming in. The models for the time being have backed out off on that, but they keep moving that low on Sunday all over the board. So that's why I didn't really get into a lot of detail here because I don't think it's worth it at this time. All right. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me out. I appreciate it. I'm Rod Hill. I'll talk to you soon.